gang. Gang, gang, gang. Grr, pow. Nigga, step. Damn.
And when I say do the right thing, I mean formulate a plan to get this list from a top 10 down to a top 3. And I was able to do that by moving these schools up based on where they have us on their depth chart. So for example, New Mexico State has us at QB3. Texas State, QB2. So naturally, they would move up and become our new number 1. But then I did some more research and I realized Jack State has us at QB2. Rice, QB2. UNM, QB2. Tulsa, QB3. Missouri State, QB1. So naturally, they're going to become our new number 1. Now I just got to find 2 more schools that believe in us. But if everyone has us at QB2, I shouldn't really move those guys, if that makes sense. So we get to La Tech, QB3. Oklahoma State, QB3. And the crazy thing about this is I am going to move them up into our top 3 because we do have an opportunity to start right away, but now I need to think about development. So now there's a lot of schools to think about, but again, development. So Arizona has us at QB3 and we're going to move them into our top 3. So in no particular order, we have Arizona, Oklahoma State, and Missouri State in our top 3. Now, there's something that I should have done a long time ago, and that was verbally commit. So out of these 3 schools, right, Missouri State's going to give us an opportunity to start from day 1, which is kind of crazy because they have a guy that's an 80 overall as their number 1, but hey, that's beyond me. Ryan Baird wants us. Oklahoma State, they're going to give us an opportunity to develop. It's a big-time program. They have a lot of resources, but do I really want to go and sit behind these guys and then I don't even know who this coach is? That is not my Gundy. So with that being said, we all know who the University of Arizona is. I am going to verbally commit to the University of Arizona. Same situation as Oklahoma State, except for they've had a lot more recent success. And then coming from a small school in Northwest New Mexico, the opportunity to go play for a Power 4 program is unheard of. This is literally video game-like. So we got to take advantage of that. When you're growing up as a young kid and you're going through training, throwing the ball, flag football, youth football, you dream of being able to be on the big stage. And honestly, with the offers that we were given, there's no stage bigger than the University of Arizona. So next thing we have to do is actually get to signing day. So right now, it's all just a verbal commit. It's all just words. And there's still some things to think about. But here at the end of his senior season, he is ranked 2,059th in the country. He's the 2nd ranked player in the state of New Mexico. And then he's the 121st ranked quarterback. So, I mean, obviously some room for growth and improvement, but he's also a 3-star, which is also a big deal. Starting off as a 2-star, having our struggles, but then we kind of hit a stride after that second game. We ended up winning, 2 of the last 3? And then even that one that we lost, it was on a 4th and goal. So now what we're going to do is we are going to weigh the pros and the cons of each school. First things first, Missouri State, Coach Ryan Beard, opportunity to start day 1 as a freshman. The University of Arizona, the best school of these 3 in terms of resources, in terms of pro potential. I mean, they've had Gronk, they've had Nick Foles, they have T-Mac. From this recent draft, so that's why I said there's more recent success. So it's a place I could go and develop. And then last but not least, Oklahoma State. I mean, they've had pro success. They've had Brandon Whedon. They've had Justin Blackman, Des Bryant. Problem is, that coach that they have is not Mike Gundy. So with that being said, let's start making some decisions. And we're not going to Oklahoma State. Simple enough. It's not Coach Mike Gundy. Missouri State. We like the idea of starting right away, but let's keep it a buck. Going to Missouri State is probably career suicide. So we are going to commit to the University of Arizona. We didn't sign just to come and play games on signing day. We're going where we verbally committed, and it's a place that we're probably not going to play this first year. I understand that. But we're going to be developed. We're going to be able to go up against NFL talent every single day at practice. And in the long term, it's going to be better for our career. They have the facilities we need to be successful. They have the coaching staff that we need to be successful. So it's really a no-brainer. Again, coming from small town New Mexico, being a 3-star, getting the opportunity to go play in the Big 12, it is a no-brainer. Question is, though, now when we get there, what's it going to be like? Like, what number are we going to get? Probably going to be 3rd or 4th on the depth chart. Kind of what's expected of us. Are we going to be scout team quarterback the whole time? Are we going to be, I don't know. Like, what are we going to be? That's probably the only question I have for making that decision. How fast can we progress? In the long term, what is our plan? Are we going to try to fight to reach that level of being the starting quarterback someday at some point? Good thing is we did get our number, so we're going to wear number 2 as a 3-star at a Power 4 school. And then you know me. First thing I'm going to do, well, actually, got to talk to our offensive coordinator who actually played for Texas Tech and was a really good quarterback, so that helps. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we're going to do polite. We just met this dude. We're not going to start bugging out like we was doing on the high school coach. I didn't even realize that we were going to be playing for such a good offensive coordinator. So, first thing I'll do is upgrade. Let's see, we got 11 skill points. So we'll work on our accuracy. That's going to take 4. And then we're at 75 overall before we even play a game. So work on our IQ. We're at 75 overall. It's a great place to be. So now let's get into fall camp. And this will be quick. Especially since I know we're probably not going to play this year. This will be quick. We'll be able to get through this and then probably get through our first 2 games. So this one is we just got to complete passes. We obviously finished our season way better than we started, like I talked about. The last 3 games that we played, we had a chance to win all 3. It wasn't too much mistakes being made. We were able to open up the playbook. We ran our actual 2021 Newcomb Skyhawk playbook, so it was fun. And then obviously we increased our profile. I think we got offers from like BYU down the stretch. There's some other Power 4 teams I actually just don't remember. But I feel like, yeah, we ended the way that we should. Now we're here in fall camp just trying to make some plays. Oh, man, got that knocked out. Last second, got you. You know that's our route right there, bro. Any slant. And also, too, that's one thing we were able to do is we messed around, like I said, with the playbook. We was running some RPO stuff. And so that would be fun. We ran a lot of option, which was our actual stuff with the read option. And then we actually won a game, or shoot, I think we won 2 games off of the speed option, which is actually what we ran. So it was cool. It was cool to do that stuff. One thing I've thought about is maybe merging real life stuff with the game, and then you'll see we actually ran that. But we'll figure that out when the time comes. Right now, we're just going through fall camp, and we're trying to start off strong, do good on some of these drills, It's really for coaches trust these drills. These drills are not going to allow us to actually get any points or anything to use. It's just coaches trust. So we did well. We got silver in our first fall camp drill. Now what I want to do is, so you see here we're moving up, but we're nowhere near those other guys. I figured that out. I learned it the hard way. We're nowhere near them. So we got the weekly agenda where we're going to, let's not fail school. Let's use our points wisely right away and just get this school stuff situated. That way, in the end, we don't have a 0.0 GPA. So that's our first week fall camp. Let's get in next week and see what we got. So our first game is going to be against FCS West. I'm going to get into some training real quick. Again, at this point, though, I think now you transition over to being scout team quarterback. So I just want to do that well and set us up for at least having some high coach trust. Because like I said earlier, it's not going to move us up the depth chart. And that's another thing I haven't talked about is like coming to the University of Arizona from small school New Mexico. It's a big adjustment. These guys are all 10 times better than anything we saw in high school. And that's what I was saying about development is now, not only do we have some better receivers, but the DBs, the linebackers, everyone, even just in these practice reps, we're going to get better. Whoa, come on, man. Turn your freaking head around, bro. You know me, I don't like cursing on my videos, but turn your head around, bro. God damn. Sitting there, let the ball hit you in your back. We should have already scored on this. Turn your freaking head around, bro. Ah, that was a bad throw. Because it was a hospital ball. Like, it was a good idea. It's just a hospital ball. Fuck it, throw it up. Dang, I just threw my first interception. Well, that is one of the reasons why we have some work to do, and then obviously we score. We have a pitcher's memory because we score right on the next play. Yeah, that was sick. That was a sick pick. But here, we're throwing the ball downfield, bro. We're trying to improve on that because we really didn't throw the ball downfield if you think about it. Ah, that was a bad throw. And it's crazy because I might not get bronze. Dang, this is a bad training session. I mean, unless we score or do something crazy, I don't even think, damn, we're not even going to medal, especially because of that pick. Got him. That's touchdown. All right, we barely got bronze. Barely, bro, because shoot, that wasn't a good week of scout team practice at all. I mean, we got a couple touchdowns, though, but, like, there was no rhythm. Coach is not going to be happy about that one. And I know, like, a lot of times I say I don't really care because I actually really don't. But next thing, weekly agenda before we get into our first game. I can continue to work on this GPA or I can go and get some training done. Because that's one of the things that I feel like is going to be very important for our career is to do the training, especially since we're not going to get to play. That's the only way we're going to progress. So then I spent some points on our popularity. That's our NIL stuff. Doesn't really matter to me. I don't see a third string freshman quarterback getting too much NIL anyway. So we're getting into our first game against FCS West. I want to call them Weber State just because they are purple and gold and they're from the West. And I don't know what other, I'm trying to think. What West Coast FCS team is there that's purple and gold? So it is what it is. Debut game. Obviously, it's a home game, so we didn't travel or anything, but we're able to dress, whatever it is. So that's pretty cool. Crazy part is, too, I probably shouldn't be playing these because I know I'm not going to play, right? You know what I mean? Like, there's no instance I get in. Even if we're up by 40, they'll let the backup get some reps. Like right here, we're up 3 scores. Now they're starting to score, but we probably should beat them by 30, which we did. but I'm not going to get in, not as the third string quarterback. So we got the win. I forget. So this coach came in from San Jose State. He inherited McMillan and that quarterback, Tavita. I think that's his name. So he inherited that stuff. He didn't bring that stuff with him. And so me wanting to be a part of that necessarily wasn't him, I guess. It was what I believe Jed Fish created. But either which way, again, the University of Arizona is going to be better for my career long term. And if I do somehow magically become QB1 after grinding, then shit, it's the best situation. And now, so here we got a bye week. So we have practice, and then we'll get into the weekly agenda, which will probably be some more training. So I'm only showing y'all this. I mean, I probably shouldn't because who really cares about all this training? But yeah, this is basically what his year is going to be. So it makes sense to show it. This is all we're going to be doing. Even later on, because I have a 2-game max, especially for this. So once we get past that second game, all I'm going to do is this behind the scenes. I'm going to take a shot. Fuck it. Take a shot. Go make a play. Because we did bad that last one. That last one we had a freaking barely got a bronze. So that's the other thing though, is I think we need to try to, like I said, just gain coaches. God damn. That was a really good diving catch. Just gain coaches' trust. And then a little short route. Damn, they've been horse collaring this whole freaking practice session. Take another shot. Oh, I tried to lead, so I don't know why it went that way and almost got picked. Screw it. Just throw it to the running back. Just get the ball out. Should be able to get silver. I mean, we got that bronze so easy. That should have been a pick. Trying to lead him. That's big time hospital ball. But caught it. Throw that out. Let's go. Right into the soft spot. We're getting square the ball today. Damn. Come on, square. Trying to get you some catches. Triangle, you're not trying to score. You're trying to dance. For sure trying to dance. But just touchdown either way. Alright. And then now. You know one thing I didn't realize? There actually is like a little green circle. I don't know if that's like a countdown for, we got silver again, for having to throw, or if it's like you can't get outside of it. Because I've never even tried to move the pocket and throw the ball, actually. So, coach's trust is moving up a little bit. Doesn't really matter to me. I know we're not going to play as a freshman. This is basically our redshirt year. And a lot of quarterbacks need it, especially us coming from small school New Mexico. I think it's going to serve us well. We're going to continue to spend points on our training. So now we got the 3 skill points. That's going to be very useful to us at the end of the season. I'm probably not going to use them or spend them now. We have our last week that we're going to be showing. So we'll get into practice. We got NIU. But we're going to get into practice. This is our last practice that we're going to be showing before we start to simulate the rest of the season. So let's make it a good one. And it's just for coaches' trust, bro. It's not for anything else. These practices, man. And it's like a little bit of, repetition, camaraderie with these receivers. But, I mean, we're not supposed to. Oh, damn, that's a pick. Yeah, that was double covered. But also, too, I'm thinking, damn, he just got suplexed. I'm thinking, hey, he going to get loose. Oh, wow, that could have been a pick. Could have been bad. I'm thinking he going to get loose. Come on, this running back, man. I don't know. Actually, number 0 is not the number that I remember. But these running backs, they don't turn their head around. And look, dudes are getting, the ball is caught and they're getting slammed and dropping it. This is a really poor showing. This is horrible. Because, normally we would have been scored. We got 700 points. And we just took, 30 minutes to do that. We got to finish strong, man. We're this close. Right here, juke something and score, bro. All you ever do is dance, bro. All he do is dance, bro. That shit is so annoying. Here, running back. Turn your head, score the touchdown. We gotta at least get bronze, bro. I hit you right away because I know y'all do a horrible job of turning around. Right here, come on, score that. Make up for all the nonsense you've been doing to this point, bro. Right away, touchdown. Just hold on to the ball. Simple. Damn, get off of the freaking jam, bro. Shit. Out here getting jammed up. 30 yards down the field, ball. Oh, damn. What the heck? The ball went off of the little dummy? All right, we got to end this on a touchdown. Come on, get free. Jesus Christ, get off of it. Let's go. Touchdown. Great way to end it. Not that many points. Whatever. That is like beating a dead horse right now. All right, we're moving up a little bit. Neutral. Coach don't really like us. Keep it a buck. I mean, this is what it is. Next thing is the weekly agenda, and I'm going to continue to invest into, our GPA sucks. I'm going to continue to invest into our skill points, though. And then, obviously, when I have just one more left, we'll go into the local hero stuff. I mean, at some point, I am going to have to go worry about our grades, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not worried about that. There's going to be a lot of time to study because we're not playing, so I'm not really worried about that right now. Keep it a buck. All I got to do here is watch the game from the sideline because it's another home game. Should be able to win, but NIU plays teams really well, so they're not going to be a cakewalk by any stretch of the imagination. They're going to have to show up. For sure. This run out is cool. And that's what I was thinking, you know. Like I said earlier, you get the chance to be a D1, FCS, D2, D3, anything, it's a big deal, right? But to say, hey, I was a 3-star from a small school in a state that doesn't really prioritize athletics. Yo, they're about to lose, huh? And then to get an opportunity to go to the University of Arizona is a big deal. All of it is a big deal. The craziest thing about Northern Illinois, though, is they're going to play you so tough. We barely beat them. I mean, that's not really saying much. I mean, Arizona is not supposed to be good, actually. When I went and did my research, they're actually not even supposed to make a bowl game. It's supposed to be like 4-8. So, I mean, I expected it to be a fight. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, man, coming from a small school, getting this chance to even be a 3-star, and then on top of being a 3-star, getting a chance to go to a Power 4 school, like, there's a lot to be happy and proud of. There's a lot to take advantage of. And what I'm going to do now, especially as a 75 overall as a freshman, I'm going to continue to grind behind the scenes. I'm simulating through minding my business, and this comes up on my screen. I thought I was going to be able to just redshirt. That's why I chose this school. Dang. I was not expecting to get to play. So, I need to get 4,000 points. Oh, this is the easy drill. This is the drill I've been doing from the beginning. Yeah, I know how to do this drill. And I only got to get 4,000. Even on my worst days, I could get 4,000. I'll be trying to get to 14 and whatnot. So here, if I just win this drill right off the bat, then I only have to worry about winning one more. Keep going, bro. I know what I'm trying to do. I know exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get you the ball up the seam, unguarded, right here. Try to get you the ball right away so you can figure something out. So I'm almost halfway there. Damn, I didn't even look at whatever the play was. I just threw the ball. But it don't really matter. As long as we continue to get completions, we're going to keep just moving up in general. But one of the things I've been thinking about is after I win this battle, I think we only have, what are we? Whoa, that was my fault. I believe we're 4-5. So that means 9 games have been played. That's touchdown. 9 games have been played. So there's 3 games left on the season. Come on, man. I'm definitely going to get the what I need to, but damn, I need you to do something with the ball. So I won already. This. Oh, yeah, go score that. Juked one, ran right into the other. Not my problem. Get the ball. Oh, that's a pick. I try to just get the ball to him quick. And yeah, this is the one drill that I've been doing since fall camp. So in all reality, what they're asking me to get is not that big of a deal. I've been getting this even on my worst days. Let's see if we can end it on a touchdown. Double covered. F it. All right, so now pocket presence. All right, guess I got to hit that target. Try not to get sacked. That's not bad. Where's this next target, though? Damn, I got to get back in there. I mean, the target is kind of stupid. Like, I'm about to say, the target is dumb. Get back in the thing, bro. What the heck? I gotta get a bunch of points to win this. I need to get back on time and oh shit, move. Almost got sacked easy as hell. Wow, break that. I think the hard part, I think for me, is getting to break the target. Oh shit, move. About to get oh damn. Damn, I just won. Barely on that last second freaking throw with half a second left. All right, we're going to option. You got it. Oh, I literally went to the last possible second of holding that ball. Bet. I'm keeping it. Oh, I should have kept. Oh, I should have kept that. I'm keeping it, bro. I'm just going to keep it, bro. I'm not going to sit here and play around. Oh, got him. Oh, we out. Go block that. Go block that. We out. It's the first time I've ever scored an option touchdown. That's what I said. I'm just going to keep it, bro. Look at this gap. Idiots. Go block that. Touchdown. I'm about to go 3 for 3. Keeping that. Got him. That's touchdown. We're about to win this battle with flying colors. We won all 3 of the mini games that we needed to. Oh, he got me. Who cares? I already won and I'm over by a lot. Oh, and I keep, yeah. The way he's attacking me, it is a give. But I don't care. I'm trying to go. Oh, juke some. Never mind. Nigga lost 50 yards. That's crazy. Ever since we got it, we've been losing yards. Oh, the follow. God. I bet. I mean, I just made something out of nothing. Get a ball. I haven't given the ball this whole drill. Oh, I messed up. Oh, and I just threw it. I just tossed it. Got him. Got him. Where are you going? Oh, no. Running back? What the hell you got going on? Why the hell you reverse field like that? Yeah, that's probably... Oh, that's touchdown. Add to my points. Let's go. That's the only thing I don't like about the whole thing is it can add to your points, but it's not going to, for example, help you and like make you quarterback 1 or anything. It's just we won the quarterback 2 battle. So now I got to get in here and prepare as the backup. But look how far I am from the starter. The starter is a little bit of a ways away. And our season has been trash to this point. So with 3 games left, we're going up against Tech. They might blow us out. So let me do what I got to do real quick. And then we'll get into the game against Tech. I'm probably not going to play, but we got 3 games left. And for me, it just makes sense to at least suit up and pay attention because it might be our first opportunity. Like with this Tech game, it could get out of hand. I believe it's on the road, so we're going to the most beautiful stadium in college football. And maybe it's not. It's just to me. The most beautiful stadium in college football. So let's go see what they're talking about, man. I remember they were renovating some stuff when I last went to go visit that whole, I guess it would be the south part that they made into their new locker room and offices wasn't created yet. So I actually haven't seen it in real life. But let's see, maybe we get in as the field goal holder or something. I'm expecting us to get blown the hell out. So maybe I really do get a chance to get some reps in the fourth or something. Like right here, bro. It's 28-3. I can't get some reps, bro. Come on, coach. What you make me the backup for? The game was never close. You made me the backup to do what? Man, bro, this type of stuff that's like so frustrating. I'm the backup in namesake. We got blown out. The game was not even close. We scored 3 little points. So now we're like, what, 4-6? We got to win the next 2 games just to be bowl eligible. Probably won't do that. Unless we're playing like Colorado or Kansas the last 2 games. So basically, my first game as a backup was basically a waste of time. Sorry to say basically 3 times in the last 30 seconds, but whatever. So apparently the coach is not rocking with me. And I know as much because he keeps sending me messages about not being pleased. And I keep seeing the decreased trust or whatever. I don't know. I don't really give a shit. We're going up against BYU. For some strange reason, I think maybe they suspended their quarterback in this game or whatever it is, because I think they actually simulated a year ahead. Either which way, they suck. I don't know how, why, or what, but we're going to Utah with a chance to maybe get our first couple snaps. I don't know. Maybe they put us in like a package or something. I don't know. But we only got 2 games left, this one and the next. That is not Sataki. So maybe he got an offer from Michigan. That's what I don't understand about these coaches. I know it's his alma mater. They can make the playoff from the Big 12. He's built something really good. But I don't know, bro. He one of the first people I've ever seen that said, nah, man, I'm going to just stay where I'm at. Especially if like a big school like Michigan comes, like, I don't know, Penn State, I think it was. Penn State is not in a good spot right now. Either which way, he's not here. So maybe we win. Oh, these teams both suck. We just scored 7 points. And we might mess around and win this game, only scoring 7 points. We got 10, they got 14. We got 17, and we actually get the win. I mean, I really don't give a shit. I'm annoyed that they got me traveling all the way to Utah to hold a clipboard. I can't even get a little field goal whole rep. You understand, I could just simulate at this point. If I'm not going to play and I'm just a straight up red shirt with no chance of playing, why y'all wasting my time? That's what I want to know. I'm perfectly healthy. Everything's going fine except for my coach trust or whatever it is, which I don't care about because where are we? Week 12. We only got like 5 seconds left in the season. Literally 1 game left. Probably shouldn't have won that game, but I guess BYU sucks now that they lost their coach. We're here at the final game of the season. It's a rivalry game. Arizona State is clearly the better team, but with rivalry games, you never know. People play out of their minds and play up, and some teams play down. So we have a chance to go to a bowl game, and again, I'm only playing this game because I have a chance to, if someone gets hurt, get in the game. And I should be getting snaps on like, I don't know, holding for extra points or something. I don't know what it is. I guess I'll figure it out at the end of the year. I don't think I'm playing. I'm going to just keep it a buck because I'm sure they would show it. In all the other Road to Glories, I think it was Chad Cox where they had me on the field goal unit. I saw all of that. With McDonald last year, he wasn't on anything. That's why I kept playing, trying to see if I could get on. Eventually, I ended up being running back 2, scored a receiving touchdown my first game, so maybe I get lucky, man. But then again, they have Kenny Dillingham, or maybe they don't, because like I talked about last episode with BYU, I guess they didn't have their coach, because that dude I saw looked nothing like Sataki, and I didn't see Arizona's coach, but Arizona State. What I do see is we just got blown out, At least we scored one little cheap touchdown, but obviously we're not that good. So I got some questions that need to be answered. Mainly, how close am I to actually starting? So like right now, I have those points that I'm probably going to add at the end of the season. How close am I to starting? And if I'm close enough to starting, do I run it back another year or what do I do? That's my question. Because I think I'm a 75, right? So with all the points that I have, if I use all my points, I'll probably be like an 80 as a redshirt freshman. And I could go most likely anywhere in the country and go play. So it's a question too. Do I want to go to another Power 4 school? Do I want to go to a group of 5? But we'll see. We're here at Conference Championship Week, and it's just another point for us to continue to simulate because at 5-7, we're not playing in any games. Definitely won't play any more games, but then I saw they started letting 5-7 teams have bowl games. We're here at week 16, which means the season is almost finally over. All I got to do now is simulate to the bowl games and then simulate through the bowl games. It's been a very long season. We're 5-7. I was intending the red shirt, and then out of nowhere, I became quarterback 2. Don't know who this is, but he won the Heisman. I don't think the problem was becoming quarterback 2. I think the issue is as soon as they promoted me, there was messages about them wanting to demote me. We lost a lot of coach trust. So as we simulate through these bowl games, there's going to be a big decision that needs to be made when it comes to my future here at the University of Arizona. So obviously we've progressed a lot, and I probably can challenge to become quarterback 1 next season, but look at the coach trust. Why would I want to go through all that? So since we can't go look at any stats because we were redshirted, what I'm going to do is obviously, as you can surmise by now, enter the portal. But before I enter the portal, I am going to make sure he is the best quarterback he can possibly be. So we're going to add to his accuracy, and he's going to end up being an 80 overall redshirt freshman. So now, when we enter into the portal, he should have options aplenty. He's got an offer from Southern Miss, Rutgers, Syracuse, Northwestern, Wyoming, La Tech, Oregon State, Toledo, Colorado State, Duke, Kentucky, Minnesota, Navy. Army is actually going to be our best school fit, but don't nobody want to wake up at 5 a.m. to be no drill sergeant. Texas A&M. A great school fit for us, a 4-star program with the history of developing NFL quarterbacks such as Manziel, Mon, Tannehill, Allen. So they're going to be at the top of our short list. Fresno State, Ball State, Virginia Tech, another great school fit for us. A 3-star program with the history of developing NFL quarterbacks such as Vic and Taylor, Marshall, Wake Forest, Georgia State, Texas Tech, UNM, Wazoo, Eastern Michigan, Iowa, Iowa State, Miami of Ohio, New Mexico State, Missouri, Mississippi State, Middle Tennessee, North Texas, NIU, Utah, Utah State, Central Michigan, West Virginia, Georgia Tech, Vanderbilt, Buffalo, App State, JMU, Air Force, UAB, Kennesaw State, ODU, Purdue, Western Michigan, Stanford, UMass, USF, UTEP, Nevada, Western Kentucky, Troy, Jack State, Sam Houston, Akron, Coastal Carolina, Ohio, Georgia Southern, Missouri State, Oklahoma State. Another great school fit, a 3.5-star program with a history of developing NFL quarterbacks such as Brandon Whedon and Mason Rudolph. FIU, Cincinnati, and last but not least, Houston. Another great school fit, probably the second best behind Army. They're a 3-star program with a history of developing NFL quarterbacks, such as Andre Ware and Case Keenum. So one of the things that I thought about is in real time, we would have had to compete with Donovan Smith. Yes, they went 4-8 in back-to-back years, but I don't want to deal with all that, especially a 3-star program. Yes, it would have been cool to be in the Big 12 and play against Arizona, but it's just other options out there. So Houston did make our final, top 4. But we're not going to Houston. Then there's Oklahoma State, another school where we would have to compete with a 7-year-old that was their quarterback when they had Chuba Hubbard and they went 10-4, and then the next year they went 3-9. Again, I don't want to overlap with those people, even though this game is weird and it's pushing us forward. I want it to be as realistic as possible. I want to go somewhere where I can be there and have an impact where there's no one else that would have came out at the same time. So we're not going to Oklahoma State. So now that leaves just 2 options. Now, when it comes to Virginia Tech, I believe they had a quarterback. His name was like Schlegel or something. So that immediately eliminated them from the running. So without further ado, we are going to be committing to Texas A&M. One of the reasons being is they're a big-time program. They have a lot of resources. They have a lot of guys that were successful for them that went on to play in the NFL. And then also, going to Texas A&M, we're going to get there before Marcel Reese or Reed or whatever the hell his name is. And he's terrible. So we should be able to have a good couple years to get ready for the NFL. So now we're going to simulate through the off season. And the next time you see me, I probably won't be wearing number 5. Because if I could change this number, probably get something like 4 or 6 if 2 isn't available. And there goes the end to another one of my videos. I want to say thank you for watching.
That's why me and my brother, we ain't done trolling together. No code on